That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again? Funny, Amet.
Hey! You didn't seriously think we'd let you...
Yeah, come on, Traveler. And most importantly, how dare you try and...
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So?
You sure it's not time?
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates...
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or...
Alright, enough with the chit-chat.
Woohoo! Party!
Spit it.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected. About time I met this variable in person.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it's... This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very...
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notcry. This deviates somewhat from the fish...
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? That actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it...
In that case...
The moon?
Negative. I was referring to...
Oh...
Paimon, Traveler. Welcome to Notcry.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on...
That is correct, Paimon.
Oh! Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties! Huh? Is something up,
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Tevat.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is that is correct. A legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Notcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon... Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually...
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, It could have been anywhere along its coastline. Negative.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember. Let's just do what we've always done. And keep searching as we...
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship...
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better. What? Not cry? Here we come! It just occurred to Paimon. If we were looking to put out a...
The guild is located in Nasha Town.
Huh? What into that is... looks kinda like a Sealy.
That is a kuhanki. A species...
A Kuhenki?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land...
The moon goddess? Don't all people...
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since the beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the
Wow!
Correct. At some point, you...
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary...
A reward on the road.
Is this a travel guide?
Are there any particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks...
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the...
Full throttle!
Wow!
Which aspects in particular?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an...
According to legend, there was indeed an era of tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeep.
What?
There came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across. Heartbroken, by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that nowadays, the paradise people speak of. Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere the Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha.
Hey, what's that building over there?
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside, but according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appeared.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to not?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, if you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come. I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistic, but the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until...
When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to...
Absolutely. Anyway, according to my...
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early. You're right.
Rev the engines!
Isn't this the Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here? Does that mean that Catherine and Nodcry actually gets to clock out? Anyway, let's come back later.
Stop me!
Here we are, the flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here, and it...
No matches, I identified.
So he isn't... Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true...
Huh? Well.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here.
So, robots are in...
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of...
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natland, Varka would...
Aww. He must have...
Actually, it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Inefa left. Gorging her... I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway...
Yep, that's so... From the...
Varka? Goes without saying. After all...
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name.
Right now?
Huh? Where's...
It's a lake in the northern part of Nodcry. Word reached him of trouble
Oh. So, we missed him?
Varka knew you'd say that. So he's...
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to...
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you...
Whoa! That's so generous of him!
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and...
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Traveler, Paimon. Why don't you go ahead and drop...
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map...
Oh,
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea.
thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about...
Oh, right. Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our... But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little... worn out, right? You mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's... Oh, should we try the big... Oh!
Please, there's no need to apologize.
Wait a sec.
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's...
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon.
What a rare honor it is to meet
Are you here for travel?
if only I...
Oh,
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My soul...
burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable, but if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know.
Oh, so it's...
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long...
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need... Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd... Forgive me, but I must excuse myself for the time of my appointment.
Oh, sure. In that case...
Not at all. Should the opportunity... You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Then allow me to wish you a traditional Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time... His lantern? Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. Hey! Don't you...
Full throttle!
Paimon almost forgot. Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat? But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a...
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there? Wait! Free? Quick! Let's grab some too! Paimon...
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh?
Just now were a song the birds in the...
The birds and...
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon's Scions. Please, as do our
Happy to oblige! Paimon's name is Paimon.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found.
The finest you found?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon's Scions revere and worship the moon. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed...
Huh! Look who it is again. Those unsufferably...
That's right!
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina?
You hear that? No
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow...
You! Hey. Whatever. Huh? Where's the meat?
No stooge...
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment...
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems...
Well, we have gotten in their way and pretty much...
I see. Then, on behalf of... Because, just as the birds and beasts put it, you will always be welcome at the Frost Moon on... May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are dope. Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet. And the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Good idea. What? Let's see. This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit... This is the Speranza. One of the travel guides recommend. This is the Vesnitsi Prolegia Greenhouse. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon, and over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be... So, what'd you think? Even if Enefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes... She sure is! And it takes... Huh? Look! There must be someone... Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship! Oh, or where? Which one are you... Anyway, where we go first is completely up to...
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to...
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients. And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stuff.
Thank the Archons we didn't.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I...
Well, regardless of whether that's true,
a clever merchant always has a backup plan. Or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Nodcry, would you care for some of my...
We literally just arrived.
My, your high-minded tastes.
What's that?
Information, of course. Information about Nodcry. Locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind. I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares.
Wow. You sure are...
What do you mean by uncharacteristic? The moment I set up shop in Nodcry, it struck me how many different things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down two ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the...
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was... In that case, what would you like to know about? The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. Everyone knows they're here for the ancient moon's remnants, but anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough. But if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wild. Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a... But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? That bunch of booze-loving monstaters? Ugh. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations... I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. Ugh. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it. What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt listen to my advice. Do not...
The Curatorium of Secrets?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting.
When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them... What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean...
You're really not convinced.
All right. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
Seriously?
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large. Why, you could fill 3 whole palaces. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.